Hi class, this video is about exporting to MIB files. So it's easier to send in one sample file that can be shared with different users. When you're done creating your Magplus document, you make sure that you have an export folder set inside the export folder area of Designed Verticals panel. When this is done, you need to remember this because it's going to be used in the production tools, this export folder. And I've exported to the folder called New Sample. That's what I need to remember when I'm going into the production tools afterwards. So, given that I've created an export folder and I've given it an ID, I should be able to export. So I'm going to click Export. And that will export my document into the folder located up here. So I'll just go out to my export folder, and you see this is the new sample folder, and here it has some files created that I've, just one second. New sample. Click Export. Okay, so this folder, new sample, we can see in here that it's created today. And this will be the folder, this new sample folder that I'll be using with my production tools. So I'm just going to open my production tools. Make sure you have the right version of Adobe Air updated so you're able to use the production tools. I'm just going to remove this project I had going already, so I'm going to say new project, and this project will be from this new sample folder right here. So I'm going to go to my desktop, click the new sample and click open, and then we see that if I choose the folder called the same as the InDesign folder, export folder, new sample, if that's the one I choose inside of production tool, then it will be located up here on the clipboard. Notice while it's a clipboard, it's not anything that's actually being finalized. To put it into the document that will be converted to a MIB file, you need to put it down here in the issue area. And down here you can put as many different InDesign exports in as you want. Okay, so but just to export it, we'll simply just click. You can, give it specific ID and so on. So I'll probably just call this sample, and perhaps brand graphic sample. This is what it's going to be named. The file. It's going to be called graphic sample 0 .mib. So I'm going to click create MIB. Okay, so it's done creating, and if I go to my desktop now and look inside of my new sample folder, you'll notice that the MIB file is located here. And it's going to be this one, graphic sample 1 MIB, because that's the latest created. Next time I create a new MIB inside of this folder, it will be called graphic sample 2, 3, and so on. This can be sent by mail. It could also be sent via AirDrop. So I'm just gonna, go to my AirDrop, click it, and say I will be able to discover everyone, and I can see yes, Andreas is discoverable. So I'll just, hand it over to myself on my iPad. And you notice that it will ask me, now I'm just reflecting my iPad, it will ask me the file that you have just been sent. Will you want to open it with Outlook, Evernote, Magplus Design, or will you just want to cancel? So if I click for it to open with Magplus Design, it's going to be exactly the same if you click for it to open inside of an email. Then it will open up in the reviewer, and you can share it that way with Martin or Iris or whoever you want to share it with. And it has all these features that you want to show at an evaluation. And so on. Thank you. That's all from me.